antibeautyqueen, and today I thought I would do my favorite snacks. A lot of you have been asking me when I do my video journals on all the foods what I eat throughout the day that isn't breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because I still am human and I still have to have snacks in between. And this video is gonna have no fruits, no vegetables, except for one that involves chocolate, which, you know, you can't really count it as fruit when there's chocolate in it. But these are just substitutes for really bad junk food, because when I first started out, before I made any changes, it was like Doritos, Coke, just every chocolate bars galore. Like, I was a really big chocolate bar fan. I was a huge chips fan, and pop. Like, that was my three staples: pop, chips, and chocolate bars. I'm going to show you some things that I've now changed but still taste really good, but will still satisfy your craving for all things junk food. I did do one of these videos before, but now that I've been on this journey a lot longer, I've actually come into some pretty awesome junk food snacks, healthy junk food snacks that I really want to share with you guys. So without further ado, guys, here is what I eat for some healthy junk food. First things first, and I have mentioned this in a vlog video where I showed some of the grocery items that I bought. These are the Chicha Puffs in salt and vinegar, and let me tell you guys, these things are gluten-free, they're dairy-free, cholesterol-free, peanut-free, MSG-free, trans-fat-free, soy, egg, and GMO-free. That's a lot of frees when it comes to talking about these chips. They are these little, they look like pretzels, but they actually are just air-popped potato. And if you guys have ever had, I think they were really big in the 90s, things called like munchies or munchos, these are what those taste like. But I will tell you, I only dig the salt and vinegar type of chip. I've tried the, I think the zesty cheese, and I've also tried the dill pickle and sour cream. None of them compare to the salt and vinegar. So these guys are definitely my favorite out of all of the brands, and they just taste so good. I'll actually open them up for you so you can see what they look like. That's what they look like. They're just really airy, really light, and they completely just make it so that if I'm craving salty food, this helps to satisfy it. And I'll tell you some about the, after I'm done chewing my food. For 2 cups of these guys, it is only, what is it, 84 calories. Like, that's not a lot when you get 2 cups. I never even eat 2 cups. I only just give myself 1 cup, and it's like a whole bowl full. So if you're really hungry, go for the 2 cups, but I only ever eat 1, so that's half of the 84 calories. And I like to have this if I'm watching a movie at night, or if I'm having to go to work and I really have to just bring something just satisfying with me in a little baggie. That's what I do also. Next 2 things that are also healthy but salty, and I absolutely am obsessed with, and I think I'm the only person that is. Please let me know I'm not the only one, because my boyfriend, my mother, my coworkers, my grandmother, everyone that I have forced these down have all hated them but me. I absolutely love them. These are the SeaSnax Seaweed chips. And this one is an onion, and this one is chipotle, and I both love these flavors equally. They're completely non-GMO, and what I want to tell you though is that seaweed is amazing for you. It is, however, a very acquired taste. Not a lot of people like it, apparently, because everyone that I have tried to force this down their throats, they all tell me that it just tastes like fish, and that I'm crazy, and that it's not at all appealing. But I am there to prove them wrong, because these guys honestly are so good. But these guys in particular are cholesterol free, trans fat free, MSG free, sugar and GMO free, and they're only 16 calories for all these things. And honestly, this is a huge snack in itself, because I believe they give you, I want to say, 15 to 20 little slivers of the actual seaweed chips, and they're individually cut for you, so you just grab and go and you can eat them wherever, and it's only 16 calories. Like, that to me is awesome, and I highly recommend this brand. It is, however, the only brand that I have actually tasted that I love. I like the other ones, but for some reason the SeaSnax in particular just tastes a whole lot better. They're just a lot fresher. And the great thing about this, these are vegan. So if you are on a vegan lifestyle, or you're wanting to make a change for vegan lifestyle, these guys are a great snack substitute. Before I made the change, I was in love with Ritz peanut butter crackers, or even the Ritz cheese crackers, like those little sandwiches, and Cheez-Its. I honestly, like, we don't get real authentic Cheez-Its here in Canada. We get like this like knockoff brand. They're still amazing, but anytime that I would like venture to the States, I would stock up and buy boxes of Cheez-Its because we don't get the actual Cheez-Its, and those things are so good. And I would put vinegar on them, actually add a little bit more salt, making them horrible for you, and I would just eat a whole bowl full. Now, I've done a lot of research on things that are just absolutely terrible for you, and I mean, adding salt and vinegar to something is already kind of terrible for you, but the Cheez-It brand and the Ritz brand is really, really horrible for you because it is jam-packed with GMO. If you actually research it, there is a great site that'll give you a whole listing of foods like Kellogg's, Kashi, anything that is just chock full of GMO, and those two brands are on that list because the ingredients that are in it are obviously modified, but in a really dangerous way. So I've actually had to stop eating those two things, and I was always depressed because I love eating that type of cracker, and I finally found something that is completely GMO free and a healthier alternative, and I absolutely love them. And those two things are the Late July Organics mini peanut butter sandwiches and Annie's cheddar bunnies. But these guys, the Annie's cheddar bunnies, taste exactly like Cheez-Its, and they're baked snack crackers, and there's absolutely no artificial flavors, no artificial ingredients. Everything is in it is completely all natural, and it contains real cheese and milk. So if you are a vegan, obviously you won't be able to eat these guys because they do have obviously milk-based products, but if you're vegetarian, you're a-okay. And I just think that they are so delicious. I really like the Annie's brand too because it is a healthier alternative that's not crazily expensive. This box was, I believe, $3.99 when Cheez-Its in Canada are around the same, or not Cheez-Its, but the no-name brand-ish are around the same price, and it contains 70% all organic ingredients. The calories, however, are a little bit on the steep side. For 51 crackers, it's 140. So I mean, not the worst possible thing that you can be putting into your body. Obviously not the greatest. If you're someone like me who loves anything cheese, this is something that will definitely be on the list if you want to have something snack-wise. And then the Late July Organics, again, is completely GMO free, and it is made with no synthetic pesticides. It says it right on the box, and it's made with real organic peanut butter. And I just, if you love the Ritz sandwich crackers, you will totally dig these. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference, but your body will because they're way better for you. And again, for about, it says here, 13 cracker sandwiches, it's 140 calories. The next is going to be something chocolatey, and I discovered this in the Asian section in one of the grocery stores I go to a lot. This one grocery store in particular has an amazing international section. I just highly recommend checking out those sections because you never know what's in them, and 10 to 1 you'll find some awesome food just kind of hidden, and these guys were hidden. And these are the Meiji, I believe I'm saying that right, the Meiji Hello Panda snack bites. They are literally this big. They are filled with chocolate, and they are so delicious. A little handful out the door, pop them in my mouth, and they just are so good. 3 or 5, 3 or 5 or 7, maybe 7, I'll eat in one go, and this thing is filled to the brim with them. So really 7 when you, I think there's like, I'm gonna say 40 of these things in here. It's not really a lot, and I mean, they're just a nice cheat day snack if you really are looking for something that's really chocolatey and good. And the outside shell too is really nice because it's almost like a fortune cookie with chocolate in between. That's how I describe these guys. So good. Okay, I'm going to talk about something that may be a little TMI, so you're going to want to turn off the camera probably around now if poop talk is something that offends you, because we all know that, you know, Pooping is a thing that we all have to do in our day. And since I have started this journey, I've actually noticed that I haven't gone as much as I should. And I believe it's because of all of the great things I'm putting into my body. I'm not actually allowing any kind of like greasy food. And I know a lot of people might disagree with me, but I do have a friend who's doing this exact same journey. He has lost now 100 pounds. He's done this a lot longer than I have, but we have had the exact same symptoms. Because we are eating such good food, our bodies don't have really anything to kind of let things just go. So I've really had to up my fiber, and I've really had to up like my just leafy greens. And before, when I'd eat like fast food or just really greasy, heavy stuff, I had no problem. And again, TMI, but we all need to talk about this if we're all doing this journey together. So because I have noticed that I haven't gone as much, I've had to change stuff in my diet to allow that to just happen naturally. And I'm gonna tell you to put on your big thinking caps and just let some stuff sink in and just kind of go there for a minute, because these two items I would never have touched if I had the option before, unless it was masked in my food and I didn't know. But I'm talking cooking dates and pitted prunes. These pitted prunes are organic and they're dried out, and I literally will eat 3 or 4 in a day, and that's all I need to do. It's either this or suffer through an entire glass of prune juice, which I can't. I tried it, it just doesn't work. But these pitted prunes actually taste pretty darn good if you keep them in the fridge or even the freezer. The freezer is actually a better option, because then it's just like you're eating a really cold, I don't know, like dried out apricot. That's what I like to think of these things. They do help you go, number 2, and again, it's just an alternative to drinking horrible prune juice. Now, I picked up cooking dates, but you can get dates in, I guess, a whole different variety. I actually got dates in one of my Earthbox subscriptions that tasted so much like caramel, it was insane. And these cooking dates are a little bit better for you because they don't have as much sugar in them. But again, they actually do not taste that bad. I was quite surprised because I for sure thought dates would taste absolutely disgusting, almost as much as how disgusting they look. But keep an open mind, they actually taste pretty good. And if you are someone who is going through that kind of like, oh, I'm only going once a day, maybe not even once a day, and I should be going more, you're gonna have to up your fiber. And prunes and dates have a lot of fiber in them, so definitely check those out. The last 2 things I'm going to show you are different drink options. And of course, we have to fill our body with good things like water. So much water. Sometimes we just need to have that good sugary drink. I have discovered Blue Sky Cola, and I have been obsessed with Blue Sky Cola. And I think I've talked about Blue Sky Cola a lot on my channel, and they're sweating because it's so friggin' hot in here. But Blue Sky Natural Soda in the cola flavor, and the Blue Sky Natural Soda in the creamy root beer. Oh my god, these guys are amazing. If you're at a party or if you're at home and you just want something like this, highly recommend it. I have tried this Zevia or Stevia or whatever it's called, Zevia. It is horseshit. The worst pop substitute I've ever tried. Anyone who says that they like that is a complete liar, and they don't know what taste buds are, because if they had them, they would not like Zevia pop. They're just horrible. But Blue Sky, it actually tastes like the pop you're trying to drink. And I love the cherry soda, I love the ginger beer, I actually love probably all of them, but the cola and the creamy root beer are my favorite, because back when I was drinking real pop, these would have been the pops that I would have gone to. For these 2 guys, the calorie count is very low. It's made with all natural cane sugar, and it's completely aspartame free, which aspartame is a big no-no, and a lot of people think if they're drinking diet anything, like diet iced tea, diet cola, it's just chock full of aspartame, and it's horrible for you. It's cancer inducing. Do not do it. But these guys, if you're getting a natural soda, I highly recommend Blue Sky. And the great thing that I'm going to show you, I'm actually going to show you a clip of me making it, so that's why I'm saving it for the last, is a nice way of incorporating your fruit into your body, into your daily life, and spicing it up a bit, because I love fruit, but sometimes I just like to have different alternatives, and making it with chocolate chips is an amazing way to eat your raspberries. I mean, I'm probably not the first person to ever tell you that, but when you put raspberries and little chocolate chips in them, it's such a good dessert if you want a good dessert snack. I will show you a clip right now, so let's roll the tape. Those are my healthy junk food snacks. I am human, so I have to snack sometimes, and let me know in the comments below if you have tried any of these snacks, and let me know if you have different snack options, because I would love to hear them. Give this video a big thumbs up if you want more food related videos. I love making this for you guys, so please let me know by giving me a big thumbs up. And if you want to join me all over the internet, I'm on Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. I use the username antibeautyqueen, pretty self-explanatory. And on Instagram, I post pictures of the food I eat and just things that are going on in my life. So if you want to connect with me more, follow me on Instagram. I'd love to look at your pictures as well. I'm uploading a new vlogs video, so please go check that out. I have another channel. It is antibeautyqueen vlogs. I'll link that down below. And if you haven't already and you want to join the anti movement, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button down below right there. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the flippy flop. Bye.